Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Dragon Quest XI. In the last episode, we explored the Hotto region and the town of Hotto. And we met Veronica. And I realized my mic's probably a little bit loud compared to usual. Let me adjust that back to normal. But yeah, we met Veronica, and her sister Serena has gone missing. Apparently Veronica was kidnapped by monsters, and Serena went to go after her. So we're going to be heading towards the Cryptic Crypt. It's a new dungeon we're going to be exploring. And yeah, in between episodes, I did get a poison moth knife for Eric off a Garuda like I said I would, and I did +3 it. As you can see. It was a bit of a pain, I'm not gonna lie. I got pretty unlucky, and then right when I was about to get pep and just abuse itemized kill, I got it from a drop. So yeah, freaking typical, huh? Yeah, anyways, we're just gonna make straight for the Cryptic Crypt, and see what's up. No hesitation. Yeah, man, I don't know if any of you guys are playing the PC version of this game, but I've had a little bit of issues with freezing. You may have seen it in a video, but after I stopped recording the last episode, when Eric got to level 11, and yeah, by the way, my character's now level 11, and Eric learned Sleeper Hit in his knife skill tree. Yeah, when he hit level 11, the game kept freezing. Like, when he leveled up, it froze, and then when the character builder opened, it froze for like 30 seconds. It's really bad. I'm glad it didn't happen on video. But, yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I tried updating some drivers, so hopefully it fixed it. But yeah, another magic key door here that we can't access with a treasure. Remember that for later. Yeah, we've killed all the enemies in this region bar one. So yeah, let's go straight in. Alright, here we are.
There's something I want to talk to you about.
The main thing I learned was to always watch my step. Yep. You definitely want to watch your step. 3 new enemies. One of which is right here. Yeah, strike mages. I could go with boomerang here, but I'll stick with my poison moth knife. Yeah, they don't hit very hard, but they can cast spells, which can be kind of nasty. But I can cast spells too. I guess they don't want to cast. Fine by me. Alright, so yeah, this is Cryptic Crypt, and there are 2 levels. Now, there are gonna be spots on the floor, and if you walk over them, then you're gonna have a bad time, and you're gonna fall down to the floor below. But, you know, there are ways out, of course. But keep that in mind while you're exploring through this place. Alright, another new enemy. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to make a cut. Unless, actually, I probably won't, because I probably don't have to fight. I've already fought all the new enemies already. I can just go in. Because I want Eric to cast Scorched Earth on the boss. Yeah. So if Eric keeps his pet, If I can find the last enemy, and Eric still has his pep after that, then I won't have to just grind out enemies. Although I would kind of like to be level 12 for the boss fight, since it is kind of nasty. So maybe I'll just do it anyway and level up. Yeah, I'm a little ways off. Also, yeah, so Eric learned Sleeper Hit, but yeah, I'm still only on 8 skill points, and I would like Cutting Edge. It's a very good ability for this point. Alright, since I'm pretty sure I know where all the floors are that let you, well, that make you fall down, I'll explore this section. Yeah, we can't actually, can't get into the whole area. Just from falling down here. 3 pieces of treasure on this bottom floor. Yeah, there's a door there that we can't get through. At least I think we can't get through. An Yggdrasil leaf. That is a very rare and valuable item. Well, at least for now. Revives a single fallen ally. Yeah. Guaranteed too, it's not random. Like the Zing spell. We will be getting quite a few of these later. I'm going to try and farm them. But, yeah, for now, super rare. We don't even have a Zing spell user on us. So, yeah, the door is locked tight. So if you want to access that top part, then you're going to have to fall through the floor. I think. Eight pieces of treasure, huh? Good grief, that's a lot. A lot more than I thought there was. Alright, so this is where things get a little hairy in terms of falling down. So, you see that tempting treasure chest over there? Yeah, I think if you walk on here, you're gonna fall. But as you can see on the map, there's something up here that might be able to help us out. This looks familiar, huh? Another Yggdrasil root.
I almost forgot. There's a trap up ahead. I'd forget my shadow if it wasn't sewn on. I can't go falling into my own trap now, can I? What will the others say? Right, I'd better go the long way round.
Thank you for the intel, kind Yggdrasil root. So yeah, it was based in that room up ahead, so again, I think this makes us fall. I am gonna fall down into the bottom room at some point, but not just yet. I think this is where you can, yeah, this is where you get back up from if you fell down. It doesn't say anything different after that. So yeah, this is the way we can get to the chest, I'm pretty sure. We'll go all the way back down here. So yeah, I've done this dungeon enough times. 1,000 gold. Not bad, not bad. One thing I could really do with, though, is some freaking perfectionist pearls, man. I'm getting sick of making bronze swords. It's crafts shit. Okay. So, like, that's not gonna be safe, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the way he went was through this way. And that is safe. Okay, there's another monster mount over there. Could be needed for something. I think there's another chest back here. There indeed is. It's actually a pretty good item. And the robber gloves, which is an accessory I think only Eric can equip. Oh no, anyone can equip it, but oh, it's only useful for Eric. Yeah, chance of successfully stealing items increased by 2. And then if you +3 it, it's up to +5. So +5% chance of stealing items with half-inch. This is very good when you're obviously wanting a common drop. And, you know, Eric can sometimes be very unreliable with stealing. Stealing, especially if you're a lower level, stealing is really annoying to pull off. If an enemy's, you know, pretty strong and you're a pretty low level. So the robber gloves are helpful. I mean, I'm always going to rock out with bunny tails, but if I know I'm going to be stealing, then yeah, the robber gloves, if you +3 them, you get an extra 5% steal chance. It's going to make things a little bit easier. I'm not going to get on that monster mountain just yet. A mini medal. Nice. Okay, so yeah, this way around is the safe path. And then I think this is safe here. Oh, I might be getting trolled. No, this is the safe path. A silver platter. Isn't that a shield? Yeah, it is. I mean, it's pretty good, 5% block chance if you care about shields, but yeah, I'm not using shields on the luminary. Okay, so there's actually no more chance to fall down, so yeah, I'll show it off now. Let me just fall through here. Whee! The entire floor just gave away. Holy crap. Holy crap. Can we unlock the door from this side now? Go away. Yep, we can. So that's not the only way out though. That'll be a long ass way back around. What's this? Defeat the sparkling school rider and look up to find its trail. Follow it and it shall lead you to the surface. So yeah, the school rider is the mount we can get to help us get out of here. Feathered cap, that's kind of bad since, well, you can craft them. Could have crafted them a long time ago actually. So yeah, we actually do want to get this mount. Get the hell out of here.
Let's go.
Alright. Let's kill you. Yeah, man, I'm just gonna have to kill stuff in here until Eric gets his pet back. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. And I'll probably get to level 12 in the process, so I don't really mind. Yeah, Veronica is completely useless right now other than to soak up damage. Yeah, he's already losing it. If I didn't attack anything right now and went into the boss, it would still work. So if you don't want to level up to level 12, and you just want to get pepped and do the boss, then yeah, you could do that. I think just for safety's sake, I'll just fight stuff until I get it again. So yep, it's pretty cool, huh? And you hold onto his horns. It's kind of funny. But yeah, now we can just make our way through. And yeah, let's not forget. Well, we can't really go that way now because we've already made the hole. And you can sprint on this thing too. It's kind of funny. But yeah, we're just gonna dismount now and go through here.
That's one heck of a fountain to be hidden away down here.
Oh. Wait, over there. Serena, wake up. It's me, Veronica.
That's your sister?
Serena! We said we'd always be there for each other, didn't we? Well, I'm here for you now. So pull yourself together.
Oh, I'm ever so sorry. It's just well, I was so awfully tired after all that searching that I needed a nap and... Veronica! Is that really you? What in the world has happened to you?
But how did you know it was me?
We've been sisters a long time, you know. It would take a lot more than a new look to fool me.
Oh yes, very funny. What were you doing lying on the ground like that? I thought you were... well, that you were... you know...
Sorry to interrupt the reunion, but didn't you tell us Serena was your kid sister?
Well, if you want to get technical about it, actually we're twins. But we don't look the same age anymore because, well, it's all a bit complicated. I told you I was taken off by monsters, didn't I? They've been kidnapping people so they can steal their magical powers. Well, I wasn't going to let them have mine without putting up a fight. But the more I resisted, the younger I got. I don't quite understand it, but instead of draining my magic, they drain my age. Ugh. What I'm basically saying is that I'm not a child. So stop treating me like one.
Okay, we get it. You're not a kid. But you still look like one. Don't you want to do something about it?
Of course I do. Why do you think I brought you here? I want you to help me clobber those stupid monsters and see if we can fix this.
You will help us, won't you? I promise to do my bit as well. I have some really rather wonderful healing spells, you know.
Okay, well, looks like we found Serena.
Yes!
Yeah, Veronica is older than she looks. Where have you heard that one before, huh? Yeah, I'm looking at you, Fire Emblem. I know, I think the Veronica thing is a lot more comedic rather than, you know. You know, I'm not even gonna have this conversation. But yeah, Serena is now with us as another AI damage sponge. And yeah, this statue here actually heals us, and is a church in the middle of a dungeon. Yeah, you don't get this very often. There's not actually many dungeons that are this kind. But yeah, man. So basically what I'm gonna do now, I am gonna go fight some stuff until I'm level 12 and Eric is pepped up once again. And then I'll come back in here and we will head to that final room up there. So yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I did it. Didn't take too terribly long, but we are level 12 and we have Eric pepped up. We're kind of out of sync in terms of the luminaries and Eric's pet, because I got mine and then it fell off and then Eric got his, which is kind of annoying, but it's alright because we only need Eric to be pepped up for Scorched Earth. And of course I did get to level 12, which means I now have Cutting Edge, which is going to be really nice. And because of that, I also learned a new pet power. Right? Oh, it's an Eric only. Edge of Sleep. Yeah, I think it only needs Eric to be pepped up. But it's Cutting Edge and Sleep a hit. I never really used this one, but I guess it's probably a higher chance of putting an enemy to sleep rather than a basic sleeper hit, but I don't know. I feel like it's probably not worth it. There are things like Scorched Earth are way better in my book. But yeah, I think that's all there is to say. And we have another Yggdrasil route.
I almost forgot. You need a password to get through here. And it was... it was... Humbracadabra.
Interesting choice of password. But thanks, Root, again, for helping us. We'd be so screwed without you. Some secret word. Here we go.
Are you Potty? You come here and tell Jarvis that you let that lovely, juicy specimen escape, and you think an apology's gonna cut it? Ooh, this jars. Do you crackpots think sorcerers like Veronica come along often? Do you have any idea what we'll have to do to nab a specimen like that again? You knew I wanted to drain all her magic so I could earn the Lord of Shadow's respect when he came back. All my plans shattered.
What an ugly looking motherfucker.
The Lord of Shadows.
That's them. They're the monsters who jumped me in the bathhouse and brought me here. See that jar by the big fat one? That's what he was sucking all my magic powers into.
Then I guess we'd better figure out how to get them back.
Veronica.
Huh?
Oh, smashing. I do love guests. Especially when they bring me presents, if it isn't the one that got away. Talk about it in the jackpot. Now, just sit tight while we suck every ounce of magic out of you. Boys, this lot have earned a VIP treatment. Get cracking.
Looks like we'll be fighting our way out of this one whether we like it or not.
Alright, here we go.
Boys.
Yeah, 4 targets. This is why you want Scorched Earth. And yeah, we want to get Veronica's magic back, but yeah. All these guys are going to get hit every single turn. And it's going to be great.
Now we're cooking.
Now we're cooking with gas. Alright, and Greatsword God. Yep. It's gonna make these guys a lot easier to take down. Okay, that's good. Yeah, if they hit Veronica and Serena, that's perfect. Yeah, also Serena will be healing us quite a lot. So don't worry too much about healing. Oh, come on, dude. Yeah, and Serena can buff our defense, but... Okay, nice. Yeah, they can also wake us up. Thank God. I don't think Sleeper Hit's gonna work on these guys. So, just attack. We could sizz these guys as well, actually. The less things hitting us, the better. Alright, nice. Now, Serena's buff both of those. That's really good. Yep, they're already dead. Well, some of them already are. Nice. Okay, Jarvis taking a deep breath. That means he's storing his power up for a very strong attack. So we want to be a really good HP. But, I mean, we're buffed right now, which is really nice. Yeah, there we go.
Cold enough for ya.
Cool breath is gonna hurt. Yep. And when he takes a deep breath and does that, yeah, hurts like a bitch. This is why I want to be at level 12 for this. Alright, now let's use Cutting Edge. Yeah, 49 damage, not bad at all. Okay,
Don't
good.
worry, I'm here to help.
Thank you, Serena.
Ta-da!
Oh, thanks for the MP. Okay, that wasn't as bad. Yeah, Cutting Edge costs 8 MP, so it is kind of pricey. Considering we don't have a lot of MP. Okay, Serena. Do you really need to attack there? You could have healed Eric. Crap, I only have 2 medicinal herbs.
Here.
Should have given him some more. We almost got it though.
Here!
Nice, Veronica. Good stuff.
Oh, here!
This might get him. Yep. Yeah, you can see Scorched Earth again being amazing there.
Another one bites the dust.
I'll never be the Lord of Shadow's right-hand man if I can't even beat the likes of you lot. Ugh. All my dreams shattered.
Who is this Lord of Shadows you keep mentioning anyway?
You'll find out soon enough when everything finally goes to pot.
We'll find out soon enough, huh?
Right. Time to get my magic back. Huh? Oh, I hope this works.
Oh. But you look just the same. Were all our efforts for nothing?
No need to worry on that front. I can feel the old magic zinging from the ends of my pigtails right down to the tips of my toes.
Then why do you still look like a little girl?
Oh. I'm not really sure. I suppose whatever made me younger can't be fixed just by getting my powers back. But it could be worse. I mean, you know what they say. You're only young. Twice.
trust you to see the funny side. Well, I suppose I'd better get used to having a twin sister half my size. By the way, you have noticed who we're traveling with, haven't you?
Of course I have. And so have you, it seems. Shall we?
Oh, here we go.
Bold luminary, Yggdrasil's chosen, long have we waited to greet you. We of Arborea swear to protect you. While we live, none shall defeat you.
There are those who would accuse you of bringing disaster on our world. Please, you must rest assured that they are wrong. You are a hero. The light in your eyes, the light told of in the legends of Arborea, it proves that beyond a doubt.
I knew it was you the moment I saw you.
So now you have magical twins swearing to serve and protect you? I guess you really are the luminary, huh? Not that I ever doubted it, of course.
There's plenty more we need to talk about, but we have to take care of something first. I wasn't the only one they were keeping prisoner, you know. Now, if I remember rightly, there should be a door around here somewhere.
What if a being recognizes the luminary by the two twins from Arborea entrusted with ensuring your safety? Yeah, man, the twins are great.
You want to talk? That's not like you.
Yeah, Veronica's not really that phased about it.
I don't get it.
Bum 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 bum. Alright, so there's a few pots and stuff around here. There are gonna be some treasures left. But yeah, 4 pieces of treasure. There are, you see those locked doors at the top of the map? Yeah, we need a certain key to get into any of those doors. And that's not gonna be happening for a long, long time.
Gosh, look at all these cells. What a horrid place.
Oh! Hey, who's there?
Don't worry, you're safe now. We took care of that potty old fathead and his cronies.
Thanks. I owe you one. I was starting to worry they were going to get sick of feeding me and decide to eat me instead.
You were starting to worry? And what about your poor little daughter all on her own, How do you think she's been feeling?
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking. Wait. You know Connie?
We do. And she's fine, thanks for asking. The owner of the bar back in town is looking after her. He's a mature, responsible adult, you see.
Oh. Listen, I appreciate your help, really, I do. I'm Noah, by the way. If there's anything I can do to repay you, just say the word.
Noah, huh? Where have I heard that name before?
Look, I've taken up enough of your time. I should, get back and see how, Connie's doing. Thanks a million.
Well, he certainly left in rather a hurry.
You can say that again. Very fishy. Well, never mind. We should head back too. We deserve a rest.
Alright, yep. Back to Hoto. I already looted this. I already looted this joint. Yeah, we are in the inn.
Awake at last, huh? Don't worry, we all just woke up too.
And now we're up. It's time to continue our little talk from before about Serena and I and how we're going to help you.
We have a legend in Arborea. It says that one day the Dark One will descend to extinguish the light, but that Yggdrasil's chosen, the Luminary, bearer of the Mark of Light, will rise to meet him.
I know it's hard to believe. I mean, look at you. But it's true. You're the reincarnation of the Luminary, the man who defeated the Dark One long ago. I still can't work out why they'd need to bring you back if the Dark One was defeated, to be honest. But ours is not to reason why. Once we fulfill our sacred duty and get you to Yggdrasil, I'm sure all will be revealed.
Yggdrasil, huh? Well, I for one want to know what the heck's going on. Let's mosey on over there.
Have you ever tried thinking before opening your big mouth? In case you hadn't noticed, Yggdrasil is floating in the sky. Mosey, he says. Honestly.
They say that the Luminary visited the World Tree before his battle with the Dark One. But alas, the legends do not tell us how.
What? Not even you special protectors of the magical ancient wonder truths know? Bummer.
I love that.
Yggdrasil, Yggdrasil, Yggdrasil. Wait, I think I might have an idea.
Really? What is it?
You know that guy we bust out of jail yesterday? I remembered where I know him from. He sells information to, people in my profession.
And you think he might know how we can reach the World Tree? Wonderful! Well, what are we waiting for? To the bar!
Okay, sure thing. Oh no.
Come on, Daddy. Let's go. The nice man who keeps bringing you drinks must be getting tired.
Just one more for the road, sweetie. You never know. He might have some hot gossip that I need to hear.
What a responsible parent.
Fishing for rumors, huh? Some things never change. You're Noah, right? In the circles I used to move in, you were pretty famous. You were the guy who knew things. For the right price. No nugget of knowledge too big or too small. Noah the know-it-all knows them all. That's what they used to say, huh?
What if they did? I can't help it if juicy tidbits have an habit of falling in me lap now, can I? I don't go trying to get mixed up in this stuff, it just happens. Like when I mistakenly went in the ladies' baths and them monsters, they kidnapped me. I only stuck me head in there to see what all the commotion was, and there they was, attacking some poor girl. Normally, I would have walloped the lot of them, of course, but I just had me tea. The villains collared the both of us and, well, I just hope she's all right.
She... kind of. Anyway, we were wondering if you might be able to help us out. What do you know about Yggdrasil?
Crikey, you lot don't do things by halves, do ya? Got a big score in mind, eh? Well, seeing as how you saved me life, I'll tell you what I know. On the way here, Connie and me was travelling across the desert when we came down with a bad case of heat stroke. We didn't have no grub left, no water, nothing. We'd just about given up hope. But then these soldiers from Gallopolis came along. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the Sultan's bleeding palace. Oh, talk about lucky. Anyway, when I come to, that's when I seen it. Beautiful it was, this rainbow-coloured branch thing. All shimmery and beautiful. Well, I know top-end gear when I see it. If that weren't a branch of the old world tree, I'm a monkey's uncle.
Did you hear that, Veronica? A branch from Yggdrasil herself.
Yes. Lighting the path ahead for the luminary. It sounds like we need to take a trip to Gallopolis. So it turns out you are capable of having ideas that aren't completely stupid after all.
We should head for the desert right away. It's beyond the checkpoint southwest of here. That marks the border with Gallopolis. I do hope you won't mind us tagging along.
We of Arborea swear to protect you. While we live, none shall defeat you.
And yeah, our party just doubled in size. I mean, you probably could have seen it coming, but yeah, we just doubled in size and we're going to be getting a lot more powerful.
Here, you'll need this to get to Gallopolis.
In my opinion, Veronica is arguably the most powerful party member. Maybe tied with Eric.
The guards at the checkpoint are awful sticklers for formalities, but if you show them that, they should let us through.
Oh man, they both have some pretty broken skills. Oh, sweet. So yeah, we're gonna be heading to Gallopolis in search of the branch of the world tree.
What's up?
I've been thinking.
Yeah, Veronica and Eric, man, they're always freaking arguing. That's great.
Oh, yes!
Alright, so our new party members, the twins. The twins are great, man. Obviously, Veronica is more painted as a offensive mage, and then Serena is painted as your healer, which is true. And Serena definitely is your healer. She's the best healer in the game, in terms of her magic pool. Although, actually, funnily enough, there's another party member that we're gonna get later on that, in my opinion, does a better job of healing for a slight while than Serena. And yeah, this is crap. Don't do that. So, in terms of their skill trees, Veronica has heavy wands, whips, and vim. Heavy wands are basically what most people are going to go with. You think mage, then you think a wand wielder. But in my opinion, that is severely hindering Veronica's true potential. Wands for Veronica, in my opinion, are not good. Let's go through what she gets. Okay, MP absorption when wielding, plus 2%. This is 2% absorption when you physically attack with a wand. When you ever gonna physically attack with a wand? You saw how crap it was when Veronica was in our party as an AI. So that's bull crap. Then Beelze freeze, and attack deals heavy damage to demons, and you can paralyze them. I don't know how effective this is. It's still gonna do really bad damage. I don't know the percentage chance. I don't know. Again, Eric is better at status stuff. Minor MP recovery, you don't need it. MP plus wielding, you get a bit more, you get 10 more MP. You know what you can do instead? Get seeds. You can get like 5 seeds and you have this ability already. It's, yeah. Not, maybe early game if you made a beeline to this, then you could have 10 more MP, big whoop. But look how many skill points you need to get to it. Staff of Salvation, 50 HP heal. What is the point of this? For 13 skill points all the way at the back. A 50 HP heal. Like, the Luminary has spare healing. You have herbs. You have Serena. You have another party member you get later on that is great at healing. Magical Might, yeah, whatever. Anti-magic. Stops enemy casting spells. I'm pretty sure you actually get a silent spell. With another character. And then I can't remember what she gets under here. We can look in the attributes menu. Vim is like her personal tree. There are some pretty good bonuses in here, like these two right here. Ice and wind resistance and fire and earth resistance, and I think there's dark and light resistance under here maybe. That might be something else. But these two are excellent. Not a priority straight away in the early game, but they are really, really good. For giving her more defensive resistances. The rest of these, in my opinion, aren't that great. Sage's Breath gradually restores MP. Probably not worth it. Spooky Aura. Don't care. MP up, whatever. Magical Might up, whatever. Wizard Ward is kind of crap. Never really use it. Yeah, they actually dump 8 points into both Serena and Veronica by default, but we can actually remove... We now have gained the ability to rectify that when we go visit a church next, which is really great. I'm going to be unscrewing Veronica and Serena's skill points allocation. So, in my opinion, Veronica is best suited with whips. Whips are just insanely good in this game. Insanely good. Yes, I'm still going to be casting spells with Veronica from time to time. I mean, she's really good at debuffing, like sap spells. Veronica gets oomph, I'm pretty sure. She gets other pretty good buffing and support spells. And early game, while her strength isn't going to be that good, and she doesn't have melee abilities, I am going to be casting spells more with her. You know, through the Gallopolis arc, I'm not going to have this hidden ability, which kind of makes whips. So I'm going to be still using spells for a little while in the early game, but man, I mean, I'll talk about it in a second, but Hypno Whip can send a group of enemies into confusion. Pretty good. Attack power. Yeah, she gets a bunch of attack power buffs from whips, which is really nice. Hit the Hay can put a group of enemies to sleep. Trammel Lash can paralyze enemies. So you've already got 3 status effect attacks on groups. Bear that in mind. And Lashings of Love is actually really nice. 2 MP cost, deal heavy damage to a group of humanoid family foes. And the reason why this is so good is because the enemy that drops strength seeds are called brownies. They are classed as humanoid types. So when you're farming all those strength seeds to boost Veronica's strength for whips to do more damage, Lashings of Love is going to be really, really useful. And then her best ability by far in the entire game, in my opinion, right, is under this panel here. And I can go into the attributes menu to show you, actually, because you can see hidden panels in the attributes menu. Whoops. Yeah, these are the spells she comes with. Magic Barrier, Sap, and Decelerate are pretty good. And then the Crack, you know, these are good offensive spells for the early game. So these are heavy ones. Okay, yeah, the hidden one is Ring of Ruin. Critical spell up. Who gives a fuck, man? Critical spell chance is so low, too. Yeah, Twin Dragon Lash. A quick fire double whip strike that packs the force of a pair of dragons. For 8 MP cost, you deal a double attack, and each attack is double your damage. And it can crit. And it can be oomphed. It's insanely good. Even on normal, if you're playing on normal mode, you don't even have to boost Veronica's strength for this to be destroying things, because on normal mode enemies are obviously a lot weaker, and this is still going to be doing insane amounts of damage, even without boosting her strength. It's ridiculous. Obviously, though, boosting her strength is going to make it a lot better, and that's what I'm going to do, especially on hard mode. Okay, channel anger is what's under here. Yeah, don't care. Don't care about channel anger. Don't care. But yeah, whips for Veronica is the way I'm going to be going. And then Serena. Serena's kind of in the same boat, honestly. She can have wands. Yeah, again, MP absorption. Don't care. Magical mending. She has enough magical mending. She's the main healer. She gets so much magical mending. Devil's Delight. Heavy damage to demons. Yeah, I mean, this could be okay. Again, though, it's 1 damage. So, yes, it could be okay for the status effect. You know, I'll eventually get it for the pep power. But it's still going to be terrible damage. And, like, the thing is, with these 2 characters, you can get through battles a lot faster. Instead of having them sat with wands, you can just have them be attackers, and you're going to get through fights so much faster. And if Serena is still, even with a spear, because obviously wands are going to give buffs to magical might and mending respectively between the 2 girls. Even with spears and whips, you still have more than enough magical power to deal good damage with your spells. Serena still has enough magical mending with a spear equipped to heal me. More than enough. Like, when I see people using wands, and you know, fights are taking forever, I'm just like, dude, you know, if you had a spear equipped, you'd be getting through this a lot faster. But you know, this is just how I like to play. If you want to play with like wands, like I have to stress, if you want to play with wands with the girls, go right ahead, be my guest. But in my opinion, you're kind of hindering their true potential in terms of, you know, what they can offer the team. Because it makes Serena especially way more versatile, right? You know, when Serena's not healing and buffing our defenses, what is she gonna do? Realistically, what is she gonna do? A whoosh spell? Get out of here, man. She's gonna be attacking with spears. She has some great spear abilities. Devil's Delight, yeah, sorry, I'll get sidetracked. Yeah, Magical Mending, wielding plus 30, it's gonna be probably a little noticeable. Snap, Crackle, Poof is actually pretty good. Like a single party member from status ailments. Yeah, that's not bad. That's probably the best wand ability, honestly. Alma Mater. I mean, it's okay. There are pieces of equipment that can give you this buff in the late game when this actually matters too. Like, I know Serena gets a spear. I think she gets a spear or a piece of equipment that actually gives her the Alma Mater ability off the bat. I can't remember what her hidden one is, but yeah, for spears, which is what I'm going to be going with, Cattle Prod, more damage to Beast Family monsters, attack buff, Deliverance, heavy damage to undead, pretty good. Crit chance is really nice because spears going to be you're going to be going down the crit route. Party Pooper is a group attack, more damage. Parry chance plus 4% is really significant, just like greatswords. Serena's going to be parrying a lot with spears. And then this hidden one here is Lightning Thrust. Or I think it might be called Thunder Thrust, but it's the one, it's either you miss or it's a guaranteed critical. Really, really good in my opinion. So yeah, spears for Serena. Go down the spear route. And in Act 3... or is it 2 or Act 3 when you unlock more skill panels for Serena, she gets even better spear abilities. So she just keeps getting better. So yeah, give the girls good weapons. Don't hinder the girls with wands. That's how I like to do it. And then Harpistry is kind of crap, especially early game. Hymn of the Elements is... it just protects you. It gives you more protection from certain elements. It's okay, but you have to waste a turn doing them. I'd rather just have elemental reducing equipment rather than spending time applying these. Especially when equipment can give multiple elements, and like Veronica's passive Vim skill, give plus 20% passively, rather than having to use these in every fight. Yeah, Harpistry isn't that good. There's gonna be some skills later in the Harpistry tree that are okay when she gets expanded skill trees, but yeah, for now, it's just gonna be spears with Serena. Okay, I talked a lot, holy crap. In terms of their equipment, they come with some stuff in their inventory by default. Oh yeah, and we had that outfit for Veronica from the DLC, right? Yeah, they come. This is the thing. This is the reason why people get trapped into the one-track mindset with Veronica and Serena. Is they come pre-equipped with wands, and when they're AI bots in the party, all they do is attack with wands, and you know, Serena just sits there and casts heals. Although I do have to say, I will be using wands eventually with Serena. There are like a couple wands in the game that are actually worth using. And also in very, very late game fights. When I'm going to be swapping out party members on the fly, and you know, Serena's only going to be coming in to be support in very late game fights because, yeah, her damage potential in the very end game is, you know, not as good as the other characters. It's still good, don't get me wrong, but probably in, like, bonus boss fights and the super bosses, I'll probably go with wands. But for majority of the game, man, especially random encounters, like, why have Serena sat there with a wand, just making random encounters go slower, when you could have her with a spear? I don't get it. Especially if you buff her strength. If you don't buff her strength with strength seeds on hard mode, she's probably gonna struggle. But I'm gonna be buffing her strength, so yeah, as you can see, Bronze Lance, she comes with one in her inventory already. Yeah, it's less magical mending. But you know what? She's still gonna be healing me just fine. So yeah, Bronze Lance is the way to go. Well, Spear's the way to go. We're going to be getting much better Spears eventually. I think I need to make them... Well, I need to make Serena a leather cap, that's for sure. Silk Robe, yeah, we haven't really got anything better for her right now. And yeah, Bunny Tails. Let's get the girls some Bunny Tails. Haven't +3'd or +2'd or anything to their Bunny Tails yet. I'm really low on, I have no freaking Perfectionist Pearls left. And yeah, the Thorn Whip she comes with is pretty crap. I mean, it's barely better than the Veronica Staff. It is pretty bad, I'll admit. But, you know, it attacks in a group. By default, whips attack groups, which is what makes them pretty damn good. And obviously, the ability she can use with whips is still pretty good. But yeah, in the early game, in the Gallopolis section, you know, while I'm not going to be farming strength seeds until I do, because yeah, we get strength seeds in the Gallopolis region. But for now, I will still be casting spells, but I'm still going to be rocking out with the Thorn Whip, man. And yeah, the baby boar costume is Veronica's DLC costume. It looks awful. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks absolutely horrendous. So again, I'm not going to equip both pieces, but I think they both have the same effect. Ice and dark damage reduction, 5%. It's okay. Pretty nice. But obviously, it's much better defense, charm, agility for her. So I'm going to go with the baby boar costume and then just keep a hairband. Although again, I'm probably going to forge both of them a feather cap off screen. Yeah, I've been rambling on enough for this episode, man. Although I do have to make that cut. Can't forget that. But yeah, that's what I have to say about Serena and Veronica. I needed to get that stuff into this video because, you know, I know people are gonna wonder like, oh, what are you going with? And you know, the more people run this build with Serena and Veronica, then the more people will see that it's actually really fun. Because yeah, I find whips and spears way more fun to play around with than wands. It's way more fun to see Veronica destroy things with Twin Dragon Lash than just cast a crack spell, you know? Anyway, yeah, now we have unlocked Rectification, which lets us reset skill points for a small fee. 20 gold coins per skill point, so it's pretty damn cheap. So yeah, we don't need Vim right now. Well, obviously when I'm done with whips, I'm gonna put into Vim. But yeah, getting Twin Dragon Lash is a priority, man. Oh, and also the 5 skill seeds that you get from the definitive version that everyone's gonna get. Yeah, I'm gonna be giving those to Veronica so she can get Twin Dragon Lash faster. I could give her the 3 from the demo bonus, but I'm not going to do that because that would be unfair if you are watching and you don't have the demo bonus. I don't want to undo half-inch. Yeah, we don't really need itemized kill anymore. So what I am going to do is get my 3 points back from Flame Slash. It's going to make my next Greatsword ability go a little faster. So yeah, you need both skills to be able to have the pet power. So if I want itemized kill again, I need to get Flame Slash back. But for now, don't need it. So yeah, let's go. To end this video, let's put our skill points in. Yeah, Hypno Whip, Confusion, not the best one, certainly, but it's still good. I still like most of our whip abilities. Alright, yeah, so the attack buffs are going to be really nice. Okay, now I need to make a decision. Do I want Lashings of Love or Hit the Hay? Or I could get both, but I'd then forgo for longer an attack buff. I think I can do without Hit the Hay because Eric already has Sleeper Hit if I want to really put something to sleep. Like I was saying, Lashings of Love is pretty good for brownies and strength seed farming. So let's get that straight away. I think I'll save up for this because plus 20 is pretty significant. And then I'll wait out for Hit the Hay. But yeah, it's going to be a while to get Trin Dragon Lash. We need to get 2 more panels before we can access it, which kind of sucks. But if we get this, and then we get Hit the Hay, then we can get it, and then we can grab these after. So yeah, I'm going to hold off and get attack up. And then for Serena, again, we want to make a beeline for this middle panel, which has Lightning Thrust. So yeah, attack power. Plus 10, and I can even go Parry Chance, Deliverance, Crit Chance. I think I'll say I don't even need the Crit Chance right away, to be honest. So I think I'll go Parry Chance first. Could wait for attack wielding plus 15. Deliverance. Actually not a priority, so yeah, we'll wait out again for that. So yeah, I think I'm going to end this episode here. I've probably gone just over the hour mark just now by the time I've edited the video. Because I probably rambled on for way too long about Veronica Serena. Although, oh yeah, quickly, really quickly, the pet powers. Obviously, we have a bunch of new pet powers for these two. Ring of Rack and Ruin. Again, crap. Critical spell chance, don't care. Arboria's Blessing. Heals all allies, enables HP MP to automatically regenerate for a wee while. If you're in a pinch, and Veronica and Serena are pepped up, this is pretty good. Although, I don't know how much I'm using it. Okay. Here we go. Tundra and Lightning summons a sigil that lowers all enemies' resistance to ice, landing, and earth attacks. It's like Scorched Earth. I'm fairly certain. I don't remember because it's been a while since I played this part of the game. Because yeah, this is where the demo ends. As soon as you go to Gallopolis now, the demo ends. But yeah, Tundra and Lightning is one of the best that we have right now. And Echo Aura. So yeah, Veronica has a random chance of dual casting a spell. Why? It's random. It's crap. Oh, wait. So, yeah, Serena also can get dual wielding as a hidden one panel. So, you can actually dual wield wands with Serena. Which we will do late game. Yeah, Thunder Thrust. You can either miss or critical hit. Really good, in my opinion. And then, yeah, Care Prayer. It's okay. It buffs everyone's defense. Wild Side, though, is kind of nice. And we actually need this for a side quest. Enables Eric to make 2 moves per turn and gives his attributes one heck of a boost. So it's basically just buffing Eric up a bunch. You're basically just funneling one character. It's okay. It's okay. We need it for a quest. I don't know how much I'm going to use it. There are better ones, in my opinion. But yeah, that's all the pet powers we got. So yeah. Went on a bit too long there, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you subscribed, and in the next one we will head to the Gallopolis region. I will see you then. Take it easy.